candidate in Kasipul here is none other than Boyd Were of the ODM party. Anybody, and I want to repeat, anybody operating to the contrary of that instruction, you are defying the party leader, you are defying the president. You cannot claim to be our friend and you are undermining our friends who are working with us.
For the independent candidate. We are campaigning for the independent candidate. It is confusing our people. Yesterday, Governor Obado came all the way from Migori. And he was campaigning with a rock. And you know he was campaigning in Kasipul. And you know it is in Kasipul where our daughter Sharon was also killed. In Kodera Forest near Dolde.
As the national chairman of the ODM party, I also want to make it very clear that this Homa Bay County and this entire region is an ODM zone. It is an ODM zone. And the next time...
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the video clip that we have begun with is a video clip of Senator, who is the Senate Majority Leader, Aaron Cheruiyot, speaking or today answering or trying to calm the tension that have been rising in Kasipul. Remember the other day, the member of Parliament of Homa Bay Township, Peter Opondo Kaluma, made some certain allegations that were directed to the UDA party. And more so, he pointed out at the former Migori governor, Okodo Bado, for joining hands with Philip Aroko, who is vying for the Kasipul by-election in the 27th November by-election, which is supposed to take place. So the question that the ODM people asked, and more so Gladys Wanga, because she has been on the front line campaigning for Boyd Were as the next MP of Kasipul, they asked, how comes that we claim that we are in the broad-based government and we respect where UDA has put, it has tabled its candidate. We don't go there. We don't invade their turf. We don't invade their strongholds. But now, as the ODM party, we know where our candidates are. It's in Ugunja and in Kasipul. Now UDA people are coming to campaign for who? To campaign for the independent candidate, that is Philip Aroko Otete, who is vying for the Kasipul by-election. And this forced President William Ruto to act very swiftly and force Aaron Cheruiyot to join today's battalion of the ODM people campaigning for President William for Boyd Were to avoid the said dispute that has been ongoing between the two parties that are currently in the agreement that was signed by the late Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. So let me tell you something. The reason why President William Ruto has acted this swiftly, it's because Gladys Wanga had threatened that now they are going to stage a mass walkout from this broad-based agreement. They are going to dump President William Ruto. For William Ruto does not respect them enough to allow them continue carrying out their personal businesses like the Kasipul by-election. And that is why they believe, let me tell you one thing, and there's one thing that I have observed, by the way, in the Kasipul by-election. Philip Aroko is going to win. That is, it's not something that we can contend. The reason why these people gave Boyd Were the chance to vie for the Kasipul by-election, it's because of his father. His father was the undisputed king of Kasipul. And after he was murdered, now they saw to capitalize on that, they have to give the son the chance to vie to represent the people that his father represented. And because the people will buy into the sympathy of the murder of Ongondo Were, they will vote for Boyd Were. But the people, right now, the people have grown out of that nonsense. The people kwa ground wanasema ni Otete. People kwa ground wanasema ni Philip Aroko. And let me tell you, Idea said that the UDA government is behind Philip Aroko secretly. And if you do your research very careful, you'll realize that the interior PS, Remo Domolo, has not in any way endorsed Boyd Were. This is a man that has been in contention of taking up the mantle of the Luo region kingpinship after the death of Raila Amolo Odinga. Huyu ni mtu ambaye hapo katika harakati za kujiandaa kuweza kuinherit the seat of Raila Amolo Odinga. And the man has not joined ODM in any way. He is secretly plotting a way of actually influencing the UDA within the ODM areas or the ODM region, the ODM strongholds, to ensure that come the year 2027, ODM will not have the much energy or the much respect that it had when Raila Amolo Odinga was alive. So ODM will just be a shell in existence. So if ODM will be a shell in existence and it does not actually be able to win these by-elections, then ODM will be forced to actually join hands with William Ruto. It will be absorbed within UDA. That is the game here. Let me tell you, there are people that you cannot take their silence for granted. People like Remo Domolo. These are strategists. These are technocrats. These are not politicians. These are people that sit down, observe, and then make decisions on their observation. And what I see in Remo Domolo right now, he is a man plotting against the ODM party. He is plotting to make insurgents within the ODM party. And once the ODM party views that it does not have that power or that energy or that charisma that was put in that party by Raila Amolo Odinga, the ODM party will be forced to, call truce with UDA. The ODM will die a faster death, join hands with UDA, and then if it joins hands with UDA, now the other characters within ODM that has been opposing the said agreement will walk out. And if they walk out, they will form their new party. If they form their new party, then this party left here will join William Ruto. They will continue singing the narrative, baba alituacha kwa serikali, tutaunga Ruto mkono beyond 2027 and all that. But in real sense, William Ruto knows what he is playing at. He knows what he is playing at. And the move to send Aaron Cheruiyot today in Kasipul to join hands with those that were campaigning there ni kufunga watu wa ODM mkono na viongozi wa ODM, kuwafunga watu wa ODM macho na viongozi wa ODM macho. They just see that there is nobody within UDA that is plotting against them. But in real sense, behind the curtains, William Ruto is plotting for the downfall of ODM party. ODM is going to fall. And I have said it once and again. The death of ODM went with Baba Raila Amolo Odinga. Unaona venye tulikuwa tunasema that Ford Kenya went with the death of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. It is the same thing with ODM. ODM went with Raila Amolo Odinga. It's a few elements within ODM that will rise with another party that will be stronger now as a representative of the Luo Nyanza region. You have seen insurgents, you have seen voices of defection within ODM. Akina Winnie Odinga, people that you never would have thought that they would have actually spoken against the agreement signed between Raila Amolo Odinga and UDA. But right now they are saying no to that. It has given Ruto something that he actually wanted for a very long time, to see the fall of ODM party. And if ODM party falls, it will fall to his side. He will take it, absorb it, form a massive party. Ruto wants a party, UDA, to become like the KANU that we had back in the days. Are we together? That is what is going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, these by-elections, Kasipul, they are going to mean the death of ODM. I assure you that. I assure you that. If you sit down actually right now and analyze, Philip Aroko, hata wale wako ODM, Most of the intellectuals in ODM party wanasema huyu tunamzidikisha tu, lakini tunajua mwenye atachukua kiti ni Philip Aroko. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to hear what is actually your take in regards to this matter. Leave a comment on the comment section.